Hello YouTubers and Doctor Who fans, and once again welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. This time I shall be taking a look at the Sixth Doctor as played by Colin Baker in his outfit which was seen in Attack of the Cybermen. So my initial reaction when I first got this figure, I was absolutely astonished, if I could describe that, because this figure is without doubt probably the most detailed figure out of wave 1 of the classic action figure wave. So I think it's more detailed than the Tom Baker figure and Peter Davison, or obviously all the monsters that came in that wave. And obviously the likeness just looks like Colin Baker in his early time. Well, I say early, the beginning of his short time as the Sixth Doctor. And obviously this is his costume, and wow, really, it's just the paint applications on this are just amazing. So, first of all, as I said, it looks like Colin Baker. The hair is sculpted very nicely. It's like a wash of blonde and black, which is really nice. It's not as curly as Tom Baker's hair, obviously, and they didn't go over the top and make it really curly like Colin's hair in Trial of the Time Lord. And the question marks are more notable on this figure than the Peter Davison figure. So obviously character options had to pay attention to detail, even though they don't like the question marks. And around the shoulders you've got the different patterns and different stitchings of his Technicolor dream coats, as I like to call it. Over here you've got what appears to be his badge, what he wears, which is of a cat, which is a bit odd. All this is painted pink, all this is painted yellow, and this arm's pink, this arm is red. You've got this checkered stitching going down next to his lapel here, which is really nice. He's also got this cravat with white dots, so it's a blue cravat with white dots. I think he also wore a red one and a yellow one, which he wore in Terror of the Vervoids, which was part of Trial of the Time Lord, if you've watched that. And that's what it looks like at the back. So obviously it looks like it's all been stitched up by BBC, which basically it was, because that's what the BBC did. They just gave him this tasteless costume, which I think Colin Baker didn't really applaud, because he wanted a costume more like Christopher Eccleston's, but oh well. Also got the chain at the bottom here as well, and like others, this costume, his jacket is made out of PVC, which is, well, it's quite good, and doesn't divide there at the bottom either. And the sleeves, they've got a stripy pattern, black lines and a yellow background, and it's also like that on the legs. And the feet are green with the black at the soles, but they've got the red, which just divides the heel from the rest of the foot, and it just surrounds the foot as well before it goes on to the leg. And obviously the feet, they don't have any articulation as well, and the legs, they look sort of baggy as well, which is quite good. Looks like a costume from a West End play, basically. Moving on to the articulation, the head does a 360, and it's also removable. So if you wanted to customise and use the 7th Doctor's head and put it on this figure to make it look like his appearance in Time of the Rani, then it's really good. The arms are a bit stiff, because I don't really like to move this figure, as I highly rate its detail and I don't want it to get damaged. The biceps can move and the elbows have movement. The hands can also do a 360 if you want it to. And the waist, the legs, knees, they do the normal thing as well. And he comes with an accessory, which is his sonic lance, which he uses to kill a Cyberman in Attack of the Cybermen. It's a nice accessory, even though he only used it once. But it's great that in the classic series line that they are including accessories with figures, because I like accessories and figures. It makes them all a bit more unique. But even if it doesn't come with the accessory, I think this figure is very unique, as the paint applications and the amount of time and effort that has been put into this figure to make it represent the 6th Doctor's appearance. It's just mind-blowing, really. In 5-inch. Imagine what it'd be like in 3.75-inch. I don't think it would be that good. But I'm glad that they're sticking with the 5-inch for the classic series action figures, which is great. I think I'm only going to collect classic action figures as of now. So overall, if I rated this figure out of 10, I give it 10 because it is one of the most detailed action figures ever made by Character Options. And it's in my top 10, I say. Even though the 6th Doctor had a controversial time in the show, yeah, I give it 10 out of 10. And it's a great figure, so I'd highly recommend getting this figure, as I would highly recommend getting the other classic action figures that come in this range. So thank you very much for watching this classic action figure review of the 6th Doctor, as played by Colin Baker from Attack of the Cybermen. Stay tuned for more action figure reviews. Next time I shall be reviewing a monster, and I'm going to do it all in chronological order. So I started off with the Doctors, which were released chronologically. So 4, 5 and 6 Doctors. So now it's going to be the Sea Devil, which appeared in the 3rd Doctor story, the Sea Devils. So I hope you join me for that action figure review, and I shall see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.